Hi, my name is Omelia Ponder. I was born November the 22nd, 1940 in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. I am a product of the 40s. I grew up in Pittsburgh. I went to an all-white school. I lived in a mixed neighborhood where blacks and whites grew up and lived together till they got to be teenagers. Then they don't want to be your friend anymore. Then they go off to other schools and you kind of lose contact with them. I started singing when I was about 16. Did my first concert in 1958 at the age of 17. And I've been singing and praising the Lord ever since, and I thank God for that. But growing up in Pittsburgh, it was still prejudice, but they kind of kept it under wraps. They didn't do it like they did in the South. My father was the first Black elected constable in Allegheny County. He worked for the magistrate's office. That was back in the 40s. When I graduated from nursing school, I graduated in 1969. Whites were still prejudiced. Even though I grew up around whites and I know they were prejudiced, when you grow up in the North, you kind of know where you can go and where you can't go. So you stay away from the places that you can't go. Then you don't get your feelings hurt. But I had a good life growing up in Pittsburgh back in the 40s and the 50s. Out of 350 in my graduating class, there was 35 Blacks. Black history has meant an opportunity to grow and become. Black history means to me is change. People have died so that we could live a better life, so we could vote, so we could get better jobs, we could live in better housing. And it's so sad when the young folks today won't even go out and vote. And it's so easy, go vote. You can't make no changes if you ain't voting. I went to the Poor People's March back in the 60s in Washington, D.C. I also went to the March on Washington. I couldn't see nothing. I could just hear there were so many people there, so many people there. And I remember walking and seeing the big Washington Monument. It was just so exciting to be a part of that era. And I thank God that He allowed me to come through that era unscathed. Because a lot of bad things were going on back in the 40s and 50s where people were going missing. But God didn't see fit to let that be. He has preserved me, has kept me through the years. And that's what Black history means to me.